My name is Shamir Shah. I'm a landscape photographer, passionate adventurer, mountain biker, and a devoted conservationist. A few years ago, my freedom and independence was nearly taken away from doing what I love by becoming a carer for my special needs son. Since then, I've doubled the stakes of my mission to make nature and the outdoors an inseparable and fundamental part of every family. This has now become my project.
Are you eating trees? Branches, trees, moss. What don't you eat? It's just so quiet and so nice to be in these woods. Very silent, not many people here at all. I've bumped into a couple of dog walkers and that's about it. Not many people here. It's a lovely day. I'm surprised not more people are here. When I was a kid, when I was obviously much younger, pre-teenage, I used to love the outdoors. I used to absolutely lap it up, jump on my BMX and just get out there into the wilderness and enjoy. It was an experience that I don't think I'll ever forget, and I believe I have brought that experience into how I live my life now and how I let or influence my family to also live their life if that's what they would like to do, and they thoroughly enjoy it. My kids love the outdoors, so I let them decide what they think of a place. If they like it, I bring them out again, similar places. I mean, you may have heard, maybe not, but the outdoors and nature helps kids in so many ways, and one benefit is their intellectual benefit or their intellectual understanding. But the woodlands, the forests, have so much to offer. They could be exploring all day and find new things happening all day. So for example, kids could be out building dens, kids could be building little shelters, building little bridges over creeks. They would learn a lot from that. Maybe younger toddlers would be exploring and finding worms wriggling about in the grass. Maybe the smell of grass itself possibly give them a thought process whereby they'd be thinking, wow, what's that smell? Dad, I loved that. Mom, I loved it. Climbing trees and feeling the texture of bark, the texture of moss that you find on rocks and trees during the damp season. There are so many things they could learn from it. So the intellectual benefit for kids being out in the wilderness and in nature is tons, and there's a lot of it about for them. So drop them into nature and just see how they grow, how they learn. It's fabulous. I would say the second most important benefit for me would be the social benefit. So kids go out into nature and socialize. They play with other kids, they explore with other kids, they run around, they enjoy picking up stuff, picking up sticks. The games that kids play out and about in parks and nature, in the woods, it gives them a chance to explore with other people, and that builds on their social understanding and their social interaction, and I think that's really important. In my opinion, the emotional benefit or the emotional understanding that you get in the woods is fantastic for kids, because they can come out, run around in the woods, scream and shout, jump around, cause a tantrum, burn energy, use up all that aggressive energy they might have by staying at home. Just give them that benefit of actually going out into nature and draining themselves, and that will be emotionally attached to them in one way. So in the future they will realize, they'll remember, oh, Dad, Mom, can we go to the woods? We want to run around, we want to ride our bikes, we want to climb trees and enjoy ourselves. And that, in a sense, is for them to burn energy, to get that emotional connection to nature in order to make themselves feel better and release all kinds of emotions. The physical benefit, that's another one that I believe is so important, and I've mentioned it in my previous points as well. The physical benefit is just coming out and exercising. The kids can come out, enjoy themselves. It's a sort of exercise that we adults take on board as well. We come out to nature, we walk, we cycle, we hike. What we may not do, which the kids would definitely do, is climb trees, jump over logs, jump in muddy puddles, run around chasing each other, hanging off of branches, and just having a ball of a time, burning energy, physical energy, exercising and enjoying themselves through the woods. So physical emotion, physical understanding of the woods is really important in my books, and I think that's probably one of the most important things, and it should be at the top of my list, I think. And of course, last but not least, and again a very important point, and precisely what I am making these videos for and why I get out into nature and why I campaign, is for the environmental benefit, the environmental understanding. By bringing kids and children out into the woods, into nature, into the mountains, into the wilderness, they get to understand what their environment is. They get to see trees, big trees, small trees, old trees, young trees. They get to see rivers, they get to see the lakes, they get to see the mountains, what the mountains are all about. The benefit of what comes by taking them into nature in terms of the environment is huge. They will grow up understanding that nature, that our natural habitat, the wildlife that's in the woods, the trees, the dens they built out of wood, all these things are really important for them, and they're going to be really important for the future generation, their kids. So all in all, I think environmental and the physical benefits or understanding is very important, and hence these are the points why you should bring your kids out into nature. It is really important. I really hope it helps you. I mean, if you have any other benefits or understanding of why kids and families should be out in nature, drop me a comment, let me know.